So most of us will have a habit of waking up in the morning and drinking coffee. And I'm guilty of that. Up until recently, that was something I did habitually. It wakes us up, it gives us a kickstart. However, I am always one to hold my hand up and go, hang on a minute, that might not be quite optimal. Now, I'm not saying you have to do this. What I'm telling you is best practice. Don't have your coffee straight away. Wait 60 to 90 minutes before you have it once you've woken up. I'm going to explain why. The body operates on something called a circadian rhythm. And that is the waking up process, how the body works through the day, its reaction to daylight, its reaction to darkness, and how we go to sleep. And this, believe it or not, although it is in morning routine, will have significant effects on your sleep patterns. So, when we wake up in a morning, our body goes through certain hormonal changes. Effectively, the hormones change as we wake up, and that process begins. The hormone responses change. They're different to the way they are when the body is asleep. Our stress hormones start to change, melatonin, all these different things. And it has to go through this process here until it wakes the body up, and that is roughly 60 to 90 minutes. Now, if when we're waking up, we're having coffee straight away and it's a stimulant, what we're doing is interrupting that hormonal process. So if this is what we're after, this is what occurs here. So we wake up in the morning, we get ourselves a coffee. What we're doing is effectively hijacking this process here, and we are going straight to the process end, if you like. Now, what happens there is we've missed out the vital points of hormonal change. We've hijacked it with caffeine, so the body is no longer aligned in the way that it should do. Now, if we do it occasionally, it's not the end of the world. But if we habitually do this, we're constantly hijacking the body's hormonal changes, we're going to have significant effect on our sleep. Because once we interrupt that pattern in the morning, the pattern is off for the rest of the day, so that those changes will not occur naturally at night time. So we end up having to resupplement to get back to sleep. Now, the best practice for you in the morning is one, wake up in the morning and hydrate. Whether that's a hydrate package that you put into water or just plain water or lemon water or something like that, absolutely great. And 60 to 90 minutes later, have your first coffee. Make sure when we're having coffee that you are consuming coffee just within the first 6 to 8 hours of being awake. Because again, what we do is we begin to hijack that hormonal change in the body. Certainly try not to have coffee for at least 6 to 8 hours before we're going to sleep. So most of us, that would be round about 12 o'clock. Now, shift work is slightly differently. Unfortunately, shift work is a very difficult task to handle. But certainly when you're off nights or late, maybe look at introducing this here.